Another day, another funded trader interview of MyFlashFunding. Today we have Collins with us, who is a funded trader of MyFlashFunding, and he has very recently received a payout from MyFlashFunding. In today's interview, we're going to deep dive into his story, how he became a profitable funded trader, his journey about becoming a profitable trader, his trading strategy that he used to trade, on his challenges on his funded accounts, how much he received a payout from MyFlashFunding, and everything that you need to know. But just before we do that, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to watch this interview video until the end, because just like always, we're gonna be doing another $10,000 MyFlashFunding account giveaway. Steps will be shared later on in the interview. So congratulations, man, for getting your first payout from MyFlashFunding. Tell us something about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Chibuzo Collins Ojimiwe. I've been trading for the past 2 years. Last year was when I picked up and became a profitable trader. I trade mostly gold. So that's what is by the name Good Forest. Yeah. So I do only mostly good trade and sometimes maybe last 100, but which is not really working out for me. So my experience with MyFlashFunding was a great one, and it was also a good comeback. Since January, I've been able to get up to 1 million plus in funding from.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, my flash funding, and I saw it, and when I saw profit match. So my first impression was 6% the profit target phrase. I said, wow, yeah, I want to give them a try. So first I pick up a 50K account because I have already funded account. So I was not just serious. And first phase one, I did proper risk and I passed within 2 days.
That's nice.
So the second, yeah, I started immediately. I passed and I got drawdown. And then I was like, okay, I still have an account. And the next day, same thing. But when I woke up early in the morning after 2 lose, and I said, no, this is 6% target. I can't lose phase 2. So I pick it up from there. I was like 1% left from losing the phase 2 challenge. So I sat down and take a look at my chart, sat down and open the chart, and then I was watching what is really going on. So right now I'm using my phone. I have my trading window, and this years I was trying to connect, but I was having technical issues. So maybe I will share my setup with phone. So what happened is that first I just observed what is going on. Not just my flash funding I lost. I also went to drawdown in both in my life account and then on it, but it was like frustrating. So first I take a deep breath, then came back home after lessons. So I'm say third year student, IT. Yeah. And that very day, it was like Thursday, I was able to recover and made over 3%, I think. And the next day I was able to pass, and then it was a great win. And what I can say about my flash funding is that your leverage is very good in terms of using stop loss, because sometimes it's like 1 pip away from hitting my stop loss, but it didn't trigger, and then boom, he went up back. So I really appreciate it, guys. You are
thank you, man. Really thank you.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations for your recent payout. Sorry to interrupt. You were saying that you took a $50,000 account, which went into a drawdown, but you recovered it, you passed it. In total, how much you are currently funded in terms of monetary value with MyFlashFunding, and also how much in total you have received payouts from MyFlashFunding so far?
Right now, I'm currently funded with 50K account. Yeah, I'm planning to have more by Monday because yes, when I made withdrawal, the first day I made withdrawal, they said 48 hours, but it came within 24 hours.
Oh, that's nice.
I was so impressed. Yes. Right now I'm preparing to get 200K accounts because I have 2 years. I got over 5%.
Okay, that's nice.
Target, yes. Yeah. My target was like about 10%, but I see it was not working and I just give it a stop. On that very day of my withdrawal, I was also like drawdown because of over trading.
Yes. It happens. Yeah.
What we trader deal with every time. I was like, the first day I was up to 4K in profit, and then in next 1 minute I lost, and again the next day. So that's very day. That is my withdrawal payout day. So I was like, it's just $500 profit, which is 1%. And I said, no, I can't. Then during Asian session, I took buy. Immediately, it was over 100 pips. I closed, and immediately I closed. Then it flew to over 300 pips, but it was okay. I was able to make 5%, which I'm proud of. And I can say your proof firm is one of the best right now comparing to other proof firm. I lost some, and some proof firm didn't pay me because I was every time writing in the group about IP address because sometimes I have issue with IP. Some of these proof firm, I'm in another country where I'm studying. I don't have access, so sometimes I'm using VPN. It cost me a lot of loss in some proof firm about IP issues. So I was making sure everything work out. Yeah. So I really appreciate you guys. You are doing a great job. Thank you for holding a great program. And in future, I would also like to invite my friends and some people who I'm teaching how to trade to join your firm because yes, 6% profit target is really a big deal, a good deal for everyone out there. Not 9%, not 10%. When you get your first phrase, second phrase wouldn't be a problem because it will not stress you to pass phrase one. That is my own idea. But
that's great, man. That's great. Glad to know about that. You started 2 years ago. How you came to know about trading?
Yeah, I came into trading first. I was just a copy trader. So
all right.
First open Telegram and Facebook. I saw Indians traders.
Yeah.
So I was copying trade. Yes, I was using George Forest.
Okay.
As a student back home, I took my parents' money, funded myself some of 200, and in a very one day like that, I was able to move this money to 1,500 with signal provider.
All right.
And it seemed there was news. Yes, it was just good. So same day, next day, it was like CPI. I also lost everything, and then it's scam, it's not real. Maybe they just want me to trade again and take their money. At this point, I don't have any knowledge. I was just like, okay, I will try again. In the first 1 year, I was losing every single time. I was losing. It was really hard. So when I came over here as a student, my first year, I met a trainer in Russian, Avis Justice. So I joined his courses, and then I was learning trend line strategies, which is basically what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so most of my trade, I'm using trend line strategy, channel. So I basically use trend line. Let me use this strategy because sometimes I'm using smart money concept, ICT, because since I've been into the profile, I've been using a lot of strategy. So for me, the best strategy is trend line strategy because ICT, sometimes I lost a lot before the move. So basically my strategy is trend line strategy. Yeah.
All right. So can you define more about how you trade, like how you start your trading day, then how you look for the potential trade opportunity, then how you execute the trade?
Okay. If I can share my screen, how I look for potential first, I use for our time frame. That is Monday because most time I don't trade on Monday.
Okay.
So I use Monday for doing my weekly analysis. Because these days market does not really move very well, but sometimes it moves. So I'm using a higher time frame first. My first higher time frame is 4-hour time frame. Once I know if I'm bullish, then the rest of the week I'm using 15 minutes and 30 minutes time frame. Then if we have our change of market structures, then I will go back again to weekly time frame. Then after looking at this weekly time frame, maybe each month I'm looking at weekly time frame. This is how I do my own trading. And then every week of the month, I'm looking at 4-hour time frame each time I woke up. Then after 4 hours, 30 minutes and 15 minutes, then I can execute my trade. So basically, if my trend line touches in 15 minutes, I'm going straight to take the trade. And one thing I believe is that even if you have the best setup, you can still lose money because we don't know actually when the market is going up or down. Yes. And again, I do what I call social. I don't know if people is doing this. I followed a lot of good traders on like the big traders on social medias. Like countries mining gold walls. So sometimes I'm reading their data, which I understood how it works. So if I can be able to know what they are predicting for the week, if they are long, I will be only looking for buying opportunity. That's how I do. Then if they are about to sell, I will be looking for selling opportunity. So most of my trades, sometime in the week, I'm only buying, no sell. Like this previous week, I have bad trades because I was looking for selling opportunity, which is according to their data, but is not really selling. So these are some special skill I have personally, and some of my friends are asking, how do you know it's going up? You keep buying, you keep buying. I say it's what I read. So these are some kind of special knowledge I have personally about gold.
Yeah.
About other pair, I don't.
That makes sense. So you basically trying to find as much information as you can to minimize the risk at your.
Yeah.
Talking about the risk, when you were doing
Yeah.
the personal account, before you of course took the challenges, you may have traded the personal account. What was your risk that you were doing at that time when you lost a lot of money? And when you started with the pro firms, how much you usually risk on funding challenges and on funded account?
Okay. It depends on me personally. Sometimes I risk my highest risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will be honest as a trader. Yeah. And my normal risk is 30 pips.
All right.
But it's basically 30 pips, but in percent is over 1%. Then if I'm doing high risk trade, yes, high risk trade, I'm risking 2.5%, which is almost half of the total daily drawdown. So like your profit is 4%. So sometimes I'm risking half of it. Why? Because I believe the trade is going my direction. And again, if I have just one profit, I'm risking only 0.5% because back then I was losing a lot of money. So if I lost an account, I feel very bad. And again, going back again, passing challenge, you will feel some challenges, especially I have a lot of problem in phase 2. So this year, currently, I have defeated that fear. Each time I pass phase 1 in one day, I feel like, oh, it's the same type of... you go in there and you will pass it again with one trade or two trade. But at the end of the day, I realized I was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So in life account, if I'm not over risking, I'm risking 1%. And if I lost, I'm done for the day.
That's good.
Taking a trade.
You have a maximum risk that you can afford to lose. That's 1% because you're risking 1% in one trade. It's a very good approach that when you take a loss, you basically accept that loss, and instead of after losing the trade, instead of you forcing yourself to take the trades again and again and again, just in the hopes that you're going to recover that loss, you will make some profit and you start to overtrade. So you are not doing that. That's very good. I have seen many traders over the years, what they do that they risk 1% in one trade, let's say, on the funded account, and they happen to lose that trade because losing is a part of trading and you can lose, of course. Now they lose the trade. Instead of accepting that loss and taking a step back and then coming back next day with a fresh mindset and then, following their plan again to take the trade, what they usually do, they start to look for the trade opportunities again on the same day, regardless of the fact they just lost 1% on the account. So when they are going to be looking for the potential trade opportunities again, and market, if it's not giving them any trade, they will be jumping into the trades randomly, which is going to result in them over trading without any confirmations, as well as over risking. So if you just take a loss and then you take a step back, that's definitely one of the best way to control, to minimize the risk and maximize the profits potentially.
Yes, because why I'm doing this, if I lost trade and I stop, because of my psychology. Sometimes if I lost, I want to fight by the market. And if I keep losing, I can end up blowing up this account. So like yesterday, I didn't trade. Today too, I did not trade. I didn't even look at the chart.
Yeah.
Because I already lost. Yeah. In my other life accounts, I went very bad in drawdown, and then if I recover, I lose, I recover, I lose. So it affects my psychologies and my emotion too. Yes, because I'm losing money and I can't even have one to withdraw. So why I'm doing, if I lost for one trade, I stop trading is because I believe that there is another opportunity tomorrow. Because sometimes you can lose now and tomorrow you will have the opportunity to catch up like 500 pips, 200 pips, which will give you a recovering trade of your other risk. So over risking, yes, sometimes I do over risk, but I only do it when I have a lot of life accounts. Yes, but if I have just one profit, I can't, because going back, passing all this challenge, like I explained before, is really a big challenge for me too. And losing my life account is like having nothing left. I only depend on trading. As a student over here, I don't work. I only trade forex. Yeah.
So that's your full-time job.
For the past few. Yeah, I think for the past few months, I've experienced some kind of problems with other pro firms. Some of them closed down, some of them didn't pay. So it's kind of scary to just open onto any new pro firm like yours. And first of all, when I took the 50K challenge, I was like, okay, I want to try. And I was having doubt. So when I made withdrawals, I didn't bother to check. And after some minutes, everything was just fast. I didn't even believe it because it was really different experience for me.
Yeah.
With other pro firm, I won't mention them. Yes, some of them after 48 hours, you have to write support. You need to make a lot of checking on this. But yours, it was simple. And I like this kind of process. So I'm giving you 5 rating.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
I already done that. Yeah, because you are doing a great job. And again, I want to say every one of us, every trader out there trading or failing challenge shouldn't give up and they should keep trying. Yes, because before I pick up, I was losing a lot to FTMO and I thought the problem was FTMO. No, it was just me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it was.
So you are currently funded with over 1 million in funding. You have been trading for a couple of years, and that's very, very massive success that in just 2 years, you are able to trade more than 1 million in capital. Now, people who are watching, they are also traders and they want to get funded accounts. They want to become profitable traders. What would you recommend to those traders who are struggling to pass the evaluation? What would you recommend how they should complete? 3 recommendations.
Okay, I have 3 rules for passing challenge. Yes, because I have like a Telegram group which I'm sending signals and people are passing. I have just 3 rules. So number 1 rule is if you can take risk,
Yeah.
right? All you need is calculate your risk. Don't be scared if you lose.
Nice.
It's okay. Yes, if you lose, it's okay. You will recover. So my main challenge, like I explained, is phase 2. So I said once you pass phase 1, if you take you 1 week to pass, take phase 2 as 1 month to pass phase 2 because that is when the main challenge is started. Being in a hurry to pass challenge or pro firm account will land you into blowing up these accounts. And you will find out that after passing phase 2, you still need to wait, do the verification and trade live account. So it doesn't end about the evaluation stage. The evaluation stage is just the easiest stage.
Yeah.
The strong stage is the funded accounts. How you manage a funded account determine how far you will go in the profit industry. Because when you get to the funded stage, you end up blowing up the account. Trying again will be really hard for you because you need to start from scratch. You didn't get paid. You need to pay new money and all that kind of. So I have 3 rules. First, accept to lose. Secondly, do not dream to pass in 1 day. And third, phase 2, treat it as a funded account. With that, you can achieve passing the evaluation stage and get funded.
All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Guys, if you're still watching, we talked about doing the $10,000 MyFlashFunding account giveaway. So here are the steps that you must follow in order to participate. The very first step, like the video, subscribe to MyFlashFunding channel and turn on the notification bell. Second, comment that what did you learn from Colin, how you should complete the evaluation based on the recommendation that Colin just shared. The third step is going to be join MyFlashFunding Discord community from the link in description, as well as give a follow to MyFlashFunding on Twitter and Instagram accounts. I've added all the links in description, and you have to follow each and every step, these 3 steps, in order to participate in the giveaway. And make sure that you're a member of Discord, because not only they're going to be, but we are still doing bunch of giveaways all the time in Discord and as well as on Twitter. So make sure that you're a follower of Twitter, follower of Instagram, and you join Discord. So thank you, Colin, for giving us your time, talking about your journey on how you became a profitable trader.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. You are doing a great job. I should appreciate you so much.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Very much appreciate it.
Delivered as you said. You delivered as you said. So I want to say shout out to you guys, my Flash funded, and I want to say to other people watching this video, grab it. It's a great opportunity. They have the lowest 100K account and 200K account. Get it. Passing the challenge is not a problem. You just need to get 6% phase 1 and 6% phase 2. That is just in total 12%, which is easy for any trader to pass if they could properly and follow a smooth method of passing without being in a hurry. Being in a hurry will end you up blowing up so many Profit accounts before you realize. So thank you for hosting me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. And guys, if you haven't followed, again, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to take the challenge. I have added the link in description. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.